Virgo, hello. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for being here and for tuning in. I'm Valencia with Val 333 Tarot and with Spirit, and we're just going to jump right in here, Virgo, and see what does Spirit want to tell you the most today in regards to your current situation of who you're dealing with. What are their true thoughts and feelings and intentions towards you? Keep in mind, this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with all of you. But for more readings after this, please go ahead and check out my husband's tarot channel at Possessed 777. Okay. And I do offer same day personal readings for $33. And if you'd like to check out my vlog channel, it's at Valela. Thank you. Everything you need to know is in the description box below. Thank you. Okay, Virgo. So it looks like here they start out in this energy. So progress has stopped for them. They're having anxiety because progress has stopped, especially with like life, career path, finances. They could be going through bankruptcy or just really bad investments here. Or wasting their time, money, energy, and efforts on the wrong people, places, and things. Yet they're confident to kind of like do something or just sit there with their influence of who they are. After that, it's like they feel very fearful and restrictive for some reason. There is a lot of fear and restrictions. They're going through emotional ups and downs. Yet there is a moment here of a decision of a truth that they have to make, that they know they're in the middle of deciding to do. And it's about romantic encounters, like pleasant, unexpected experiences, whether it's with you or not. I don't know. It's something like secret admirer energy or, loving friendship energy, or like, if this is your person, you know what I mean? Then the two of you. But after that, it's like so much stress, sadness, hell, pain, so much suffrage that they have to kind of sit with themselves, rethink some goals, okay? Spend time in solitude or go to a counselor or a teacher or a guide to help them. This is where they start a new beginning, a new chapter of some sort. Unexpected change of directions, that's where they're relaxed. That's where they're calm, they get some sleep, they recover, they rest. And then super confident again, like something successful of social events and who they are and success and image, and they're ready to kind of like do what they got to do. Let's see more. Okay, Virgo. So, Jesus, everything was fine, and then it's just a lot of sad, negative events they are experiencing at this time. I'm talking emotionally up and down. Did I just? Are they up there? I just saw a giant tree branch just fall off the tree. I mean, the gardeners are out there, but I don't think they're on the tree. Okay. I'm like, I don't want them to see me do tarot. Okay. A lot of negative events, just sadness, so much depression, and or for some of you, they might be thinking of breaking up, in the relationship or the friendship or the marriage, divorcing. Okay, so either or, but it is just like there is so much going on. They're dwelling and thinking of all these different things. After that, even more heartbreak. Maybe the relationship's over. I have no clue. You'll know. It's like they themselves are going through so much hell emotionally, but there's like this argumentative energy as well, though, and like emotional ups and downs and stress and pain. Then they choose to just not care and just walk the fuck away. The thing that's interesting is it's like they lack so much responsibility, like they lack responsibility, they lack discipline. They walk away before anything could have gotten too good or too bad, but because they're going through so much hell, they choose to just be done for the sake of, success, image, wealth, abundance, material, finances, their position of power. Okay. It looks like they do step up and try and do something. And this is where they actually choose to trust their intuition or go to someone who is very intuitive. Okay. A feminine who is intuitive, psychic, spiritual, or they're having psychic experiences for the sake of now they're progressing, now they're traveling, now they're moving, they're relocating, whatever it is. Like things are moving forward, like with urgency in a good way, so things can kind of move forward for them. This is where they still have like an unknown future energy of they don't know what to do about their finances, their money, their business. And then they go through so much tension and indecisiveness, but in an energy where it's like they can't seem to make a decision, but they also don't want to, and they're just stuck. Unfortunately, they're going through a very painful dark night of the soul. And I'm talking, it is so painful. It is very stressful and hellish. It is a giant temporary loss and defeat. Now, life is stepping in and changes are happening. It looks like possibly in their favor. So maybe they get a loan repaid or something, you know what I mean? Or what is owed is due. But karma is popping up a lot for this person in a way where it could be good or bad. I can't tell yet. But they keep just wanting just rewards out of you or from you or other people, or I don't know, just like take, begging for something for the sake of property, business, real estate, success, having it all in abundance. I mean, they have it there and it is good, they do well. So let's see more. Okay. Looks like here they receive important news or a message of some sort that can kind of help them dive deeper into something, maybe a study, a career path, whatever it is, information that can help them. This is where that's interesting. There's emotional indecisiveness and temptation. So whether they're trying to tempt you or they're tempted by someone else about a romantic encounter, and it's not going to be good on no one's end. Okay, it's something that's not good for either party involved. And so I don't know if they're thinking, logic wise or emotional wise, but they're going to need to do that. But the thing is here is it's like there's confusion. They don't know what to choose or who to choose. And this is where I see here that they kind of choose to get a little bored and troublesome and kind of like shit starter energy a little bit. But it's surrounding the fact that they have already reached everything, like goal, success, like full contentment, maybe family, like committed energy. Okay. And I see here too that this is where they just choose to randomly like learn magic, like literally, like, so, or like gain a sense of self control and balance possibly here. But something about literally like learning anything spiritual, occult, divinatory, diving deeper with that, or a career path of some sort that fast. That's where it's like, okay, they need to do everything fair and by the book. There's something about a contract, there's something about legal matters. Okay. And this is where they choose to actually, for a minute, just kind of be cool, be calm, be patient, and see things from a different perspective and be more creative of what they're trying to figure out what they need to do. That's where there is a very new, exciting beginning, a new chapter. But that fast, there's something here of like maybe splitting apart from you, or, divide between friends, lovers, whatever it is with you and them, a loss of a possible loss of a home or a job if they're not taking care and like doing what they need to do. They're kind of just, piddle paddle, fiddle faddle, wasting their time and money. And so they're having to really juggle and balance the ups and downs of their emotions and the good and the bad in order to like make something work for them. Okay, so they have to move really fast. There's sudden changes. They're having to move forward. So they're forced to have to move forward. This is where they want to attack you and others, persecute you and others for beliefs, spiritual, religious, political views, and like just beliefs and views here for a minute. Like they're just aggressive as hell, but it's also because they're going through spiritual experiences. So they're getting tested with their faith and their belief and what they do and who they are and whatever the hell craft and skill and that kind of stuff here. Okay. And they might be needing guidance, like spiritual guidance of some sort, and going to that to figure out what the hell they have to do. That's when they kind of like think of like something about like how they can make money with something here. And this is where they start to think, okay, well, you know, they choose to dive deeper into a study of some sort, okay, like of whatever path, career path or spiritual. Door closed. Like something closes out, something new begins. And that is where actually they choose to be profitable with their skills, satisfactory with their career path, diving a little deeper with something here. And then that's where, there's gains and losses financially for them. There's a lot of ups and downs right now for them, and they're having to be consistent to make sure things that work out for them. This is where they're saying they are comfortable being alone, minding their business. They do feel stable, set, and secure. And then it's manic panic, delusion, illusions, deceptions all around them, secret enemies at work, all sorts of crazy shit, going on. They have no clue what the hell is going on. And what's interesting is right after that, this is where they choose to want to be manipulative to get their way. This is where they want to manipulate you and others to try and get their way. And maybe there's a lesson that they're learning that they have avoided. If not, then they're just being manipulative, like straight up. Okay. Looks like it's about spiritual gifts and intuition and all that. So I don't know if they're real or if they're fake. Don't know, don't care. But it's kind of like they're in their strength because they're forced to now have to actually guide themselves and use their intuition. Wait, I've told you this over and over, Virgo. I swear to God, your title has been the same for who this is that you are dealing with or whoever the hell this is. Like they're always forced to have to use their own intuition. Hmm. Anyway, that's what I have for you. Thank you. Bye.